Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome. For this reading, we're connecting into the next 7 days for you. Now, these readings are not just predictions or what's coming up for you, but they're also soul activations for more soul alignment on your path. May they bring you insight, awareness, and a confirmation as to what your own intuition is guiding you to on your path at this time. Take a closer look at the cards or images and choose the one or ones that are most calling to you at this time, trusting your own inner guidance through your intuition. Take a deep breath in, pause at the top of the breath, and as you breathe out, feel an alignment within, guiding you to the image that reflects the best information, insight, and guidance for your path. Radiant light, take this time for yourself to attune to the frequency of your soul and through your higher self, the expanded dimensional aspect of your being. Connect into your soul. In your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, take a deeper breath in. Pause at the top of the breath, and as you breathe out, feel yourself anchoring and centering inside. In your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, take a deeper breath in. Pause at the top of the breath, and as you breathe out, feel the anchoring, healing light of spirit within. Each in-breath you are tuning into the soul's signature frequency, and each out-breath you are aligning through the dimensional aspect of your higher self to your soul. You are now more easily and effortlessly connecting into the dimensional frequency of your soul, releasing, relaxing into the higher self. You now begin to feel more calm, comfortable, and guided inside. Now, when you're ready, take a deeper breath in your own pace, pattern, and flow. Pause as you go deeper inside, and in your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, breathe all the way out, feeling the healing light energies of spirit within you, nurturing your soul, connecting you body, mind, spirit. Now release the breath. Let your breath go to its own natural rhythm and feel your own rhythm, your own internal timing, knowing that you are guided through your soul. As you align more to your own internal timing, rhythm, and flow, you are guided to the most life-enhancing soul experience and soul expression. Feel the energy of the higher dimensional aspect of you. Feel yourself guided, directed. As you make your choices, feel guided and directed, peaceful and calm inside. Hello, Radiant Light. Welcome. I'm Michele. It's great to connect with you if you're new here and if you've been traveling with me for a while. Always great to connect with you. All right, let's start with some tarot. So the first thing that I'm getting with you, you chose not. And you could feel like you're knotted, that you're restrained, but the next 7 days for you is going to have a lot to do with trusting your intuition about a certain person or certain situation. Relationships are going to be very highlighted, or what have you got yourself
connected to? What do you have obligations, responsibilities? This could be work commitments. It's showing that you do have allies. Let's see, this card wanted to come out. Ace of Wands. Let me get some cards out as I'm channeling. It's showing that you do have allies on your path, whether you realize it or not. There are people in your corner. There are people that are trying to help you or wanting to help you. And you may not realize it, but I feel like in the next 7 days, someone's going to help you, or someone's going to show you something that's very helpful or supportive, or assist you on whether it's business or personal. The one thing that I can definitely feel around you the next 7 days is relationships are key. Spirit is saying don't put off calling someone or texting someone or being in touch with someone. Communication with other people is also really important. It's about you also getting nurtured and supported to some degree. There's something opening up for you in regards to your sense of support. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah. See, you're healing something. You might have some feelings of abandonment, disappointment in the past. There's a pattern that's shifting. Now, it might take for some of you more than 7 days, but I feel like within the next 7 days, you become very aware of this, and it's like an inner healing for you. This is like a healing on an emotional level where you're kind of understanding that your pattern or your emotional pattern, how it's perhaps held you back. And I do feel because you're birthing a new part of you that's a lot freer, a lot more open, maybe a lot more creative, that's healed a lot more. You're moving more into this level of wholeness, this level of soul. So you might feel that certain people aren't resonating as much anymore or at all, relationship-wise, but then you're going to notice that there are new people coming in your life, even if, or people coming back in your life that you feel more of a connection with. So really it's saying don't get all knotted up. It's like the knots are coming undone, untied. However, some people it is right that you have bonding with, that you have connection with. So I feel on some level you might be learning what's the difference between being, knotted up in a situation or a relationship and the difference between being bonded. So not being bound, bound up, but what's bond? The love is the binding energy of the universe. It holds things together. So there could be a lot of, a feeling of constraint, like, oh, this is my fate. I'm tied to this. I'm tied to that. I'm tied to this situation. I have to finish this out. But also you're going to have a lot more connection, interconnection with yourself, and also connection with other people. And the message that I'm also getting is you're going to have, there's just a lot to do with connection, connecting with others, healing. You might even be doing more healing work or receiving healing work. Here we go, decision. Yeah, it's a new balance. Yeah, the choices are understanding what is a healthy, boundary. What are healthier connections? What are more life-enhancing connections? You're really being asked to decide on relationship, decide on expanding out into relationship. Help others, let others help you. Free up. Page of Wands, this Ace of Wands. Aces to some degree are a gift. And part of this gift for you is the ability to open up and to receive more with that Empress energy. To nurture yourself and your relationships, your connections. Who and what are you connecting with? Okay, natural talent, star power. Attracting fame and well, I feel like as you're healing this part of you, then believe it or not, you're going to be able to attract more of really what you want in your life. It's all coming from this deeper healing. Now, this is a timeless reading. However, I'm doing this reading actually on the 8th. So right in the middle of this eclipse energy. And we had the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. So again, this could be the Piscean energy, right? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra. Again, healing relationships, balancing things out, being able to give more of your time, energy, focus to yourself and to others. Relationships are key for you right now. You have people that are pulling for you, rooting for you. This is healing a deep wound, perhaps of overgiving or having to overdo. A deep wound of maybe feeling betrayed or left. Yeah, see, look at that. Static force. It's not been easy. Tharaz. So you could have been more defensive, a bit denser in your frequency, more protective. But look at this as opening. And then you've got, oh, and I said protected, and you've got protection. So willow, victory, opening, the sun. So what this is showing you is this is a very deep time of inner process for you. And the message for you is that you are protected. It's safe to connect. It's safe to share. It's safe to share yourself. It's safe to collab, to create with someone, to connect with others, to free up, to express. This is really like a soul connecting relationship with yourself, with your, all aspects of you, like despite whatever you've experienced in your past. Because as you're healing this, you're stepping out more, you're shining more. There's just more light coming through you. And you're going to be making bold decisions. This is the prelude to the bold decisions that are freeing you up in life, freeing you to express more, to experience more life, to come more from the soul, less from wounding, to open up to relationships, to receive, to be given to. Some of you, it's gifts. Could be your birthday season, right? Whenever you see this, especially if it's in the time of Virgo or Libra. So you are protected. You're coming out of a harsh time and you're freeing up on the heart space. This is a heart opening. The emotional connection with others is so important for you. It's part of this balance that's coming in for you. That's so important. You have more allies than enemies. Some of you think certain people don't like you, or you don't. I don't feel that. I feel like you might be a little guarded, but others could also be going through whatever they're going through. Some things could be just timing has been a bit off. You might have perceived you had to be more on your own. But what's going to happen in the next 7? Oh, I just heard 7 days. But even into 7 months, this is a big cycle for you where you're opening up. You're going to have more people around you, more soul-mated kind of connections, kindred souls, kindred spirits. Very highly creative time coming in also. Okay, let's see. Soul story number 1. Let's look at that energy of the knots. Oh, look at that. Venus in Gemini, yes. Now we do have Uranus in Gemini. It's retrograding, but it's still in Gemini. In 12th house, yeah, some people from the past, communication. But Venus in Gemini, this is opening up to new, again, soulmate connections. Friends, perhaps family. But it's also saying just be open, like variety is the spice of life. There could be a new person coming in your life that's very healing. I get a very integrated masculine energy with this group. I don't know if that's what you're attracting or drawing in a mate. It's a very balanced masculine, feminine energy. Yeah, something's picking up for you about relationship. You're going to be seen more. That's drawing more people to you. But you've been doing this deeper healing to get more comfortable with that. Okay, Radiant Light, your Soul Insights mantra is... it is safe to more fully express and experience on my path. And for some of you, it is safe to experience and express more fully on my path and it is safe to love again. I am ready to love again. So some of you, this is definitely about a personal relationship. Okay, others, I'm attracting the right people and relationships on my path that are very soul fulfilling and are also part of my soul purpose and soul mission at this time. Yeah, 12th house, a lot of soul contracts being redone with this group. All right, beautiful soul light, let me know how this resonates for you. Put some hearts. Ooh, hearts. And maybe gold to connect into it. And let me know how the next 7 days unfolds for you. Lots of love, light, and radiant soul expression. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome. It's great to connect with you for your path. All right. So Spirit wanted me to just tune in quickly. Let's look at the next 7 days because there's quite a lot of shifting. And I feel a lot of people are kind of coming out of something kind of cloudy, getting more clarity. Definitely with you, with the crystal, you are coming out of something, some kind of clarity. And just as I said that, you've got the 4 of Swords. So you're emerging. It's almost like a butterfly energy, just an opening. You've got the Page of Swords. And you're balancing something about past, present, future, moving, something about you moving forward or how you live or how you move forward. Now, you have the crystal here you were drawn to. So this reading definitely is the next 7 days, more clarity, more insight on what it is you're meant to do. There's something that's going to be very illuminating, whether conversation with someone, some kind of new direction, something you're going to feel illuminated, awakened. There's more of an awakening. It's like coming out of a fog or kind of sleepy. You know, you're not totally out of it, but you're moving out of it. Now, you might feel a little misaligned, and Spirit is saying check yourself to see if you're doing something that's where you're trying to be too perfect. There's a perfectionism streak. You're meant to move into that everything is about expressing, experiencing, and learning. Like you can improve. Things can get better and better. So whatever the ideas are you're kind of balancing it from how do I want to do this? How do I want to look? What do I want to present? How do I want to put this out there? Or this is the former way I did things, or the former focus, and this is the new focus coming in. So there is a lot of balance, but what the crystal is doing is bringing an amplification of where you're going, or what it is you're actually now wanting to draw in, where you're going and what you want to draw in or do more. So whatever you're doing right now in your path, it is showing that you're taking the right steps, if you will, that are more and more in alignment with your highest self. This might mean you might feel uncomfortable in some areas. This is reminding me of a post actually that I did a couple days, but I just posted it to TikTok and Instagram about moving out of an energetic boundary. So that could be this energy here where you're not totally in the new way of being. You're moving out of a comfort zone. You're something about your wisdom, what you've learned, and now you're taking that and you're moving on, or you're using that to expand somehow. You're definitely in the next 7 days moving out of some kind of comfort zone. And the message for you is discomfort precedes growth. So if you think about the crystal, it has a lot to do with luminosity. You could be connecting into the homo luminous, your light body. You could be, opening with more intuition. You could be becoming more intuitive or more connected to your body wisdom or sensing or feeling. But it's not all yet there, right? It's not all, you're in the becoming, you're in an unfolding. Well, look at this. 9 of Cups. Wow, let's take all of this. And 10 of Cups, I didn't think that to come out. Okay, so there could be something about, wow, 9 of Cups, and then we go to 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups. I am feeling, in Soul Story number 1 had this a bit, Also. The knot energy, the knot had a lot to do with the relationship, but you do too, you as well. So you could be balancing your needs with the needs of others or a particular group or a person. All in all, I feel like you're becoming clear about something. There's some kind of enlightenment, new idea or way, or you might be going, okay, I'm working more with this energy. I'm not fighting it so much. And that brings in more happiness, more joy, more inner stability. This could be about relationship, but I really feel like this is a new level you're reaching with yourself. You're a new normal, if you will. I really feel that this has to do with you. Like you in your life, whether you're partnered or not partnered. It's not contingent on another person, right? It's not dependent on another person. It's something that you're doing consciously in the next 7 days to attract better memories, okay? Oh, well, look at though. You are reflecting on past love experiences, cherishing the warmth and lessons from previous relationships. Or you could be dwelling too much on the past. I think you're coming out of that. I think you were dwelling a lot on the past. And now you're coming out of that. You're still balancing the past, but because you're doing something that helps you emotionally, or some of you doing therapy or counseling, there's some help you're getting. I really feel like a weight being lifted with this group. Got to tell you. Yeah, look at that with the bubbles or light bulbs. It's like balloons. Something really starts to lighten up. You're going to be happier, more content. Yeah, because you've got beliefs. Oh, look at this. I'm going to take all of these. Look at that. Emotional repair. Deep healing emotionally that brings you into a better state or alignment emotionally for your next steps. This could have a lot to do with the lunar eclipse because in Pisces, if you know where that is in your chart, you may want to look at it. But lunar eclipses tend to deal with emotions and also to some degree relationships. But first and foremost with ourselves. It's a cleansing, a clearing, and a kind of an awakening to a new level emotionally. And it has a lot to do with emotional repair. So there is something that you're clearing up or clearing out emotionally. I'm hearing so that you can go on. This could either bring in a deepening of a relationship with yourself so that you're more present with someone else or other people that are close to you. I feel in the next 7 days, it could be longer, but it's a process, but I do feel you're going to have some kind of illumination with the crystal energy about what held you back or what beliefs you're really letting go of that perhaps brought you challenges either in your life in general or with relationships. So this does not surprise me having to do with this eclipse energy that obviously the reading is there's a filtering of that. Okay, let's see. So story number 2. Yeah, as you let go of the weight of the past is what I'm hearing. Whatever that means to you, you feel lighter, less trapped. You're happier. There's a contentment that comes in. You feel connected, whether it's definitely to yourself. This is a lot about higher self, inner connection, but it also is showing people around you. Oh my God, look what we got. And what I've been talking about, illumination. Something hidden is coming to light now. You find out about a new job, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. Yes, this is externally, but it's coming because of the illumination that you've had about yourself, about your past patterning, programming, conditioned response patterns, conditioning, past perhaps even decisions based on that. Yeah, see, you're putting yourself out there. Time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or step up. Now, for some of you, this shift is happening internally, and it's affecting the externals in a much more emotionally fulfilling way, whether this is about job, career, relationship, just your general experience on life, on the soul path. For others of you, this is decided decisions that you're making in regards to relationships and how you relate, how you show up, and what you do. You're really inserting yourself. This is about spiritual nourishment. You're really feeding yourself. You're inserting yourself more in your own life. And this is a huge turning point for you, okay? This is a very important turning point the next 7 days. And if you integrate this is a soul alignment to activate more of the soul. So you're not going to have to hide so much anymore, but also you're going to know when is enough. When do I pull back? So there is something about kind of not just filling your own cup, but when do I reach out? When do I just chill? When do I do more for me? So this is a lot of deep emotional healing work and growth that you've been doing. Some of you, it's been a lot on the inner plane, the dream state, if you will. It's been in the astral, which corresponds to the emotional. Oh, I don't know if the dream, okay, I was going to say maybe the runes don't have a message. Let's see what we've got here. Trust, partnership. Wow. The message is just screaming to you, soul light. But this partnership is with you. I just heard, as you trust yourself more, you attract more trusting relationships. Relationships that are based on trust. You attract more trusting people and people that you can trust. But it's coming I feel like you've healed something, or you're about to, or you're going, if you're not doing this now, this is the turning point. Because, the Two of Pentacles is telling me something is still going on. There's still some kind of process, but you are reclaiming and connecting into your body wisdom, your instinctual awareness, your intuition, especially through the body, to trust your body again, to trust your instincts, to trust your intuition, your sensing, your feeling, your inner knowing. So from something in the past, those kind of got, what I say sometimes dented. There could be some dents in the auric field. Okay, so we're getting better. So Willow, victory. There's an opening that's taking place. You're opening up. Let's see one more. Woo. Okay, movement twice. Trust, partnership. Iwaz has to do with movement. And Rado has to do with movement and travel. Some of you, you're going to find that you're going to be making a decision to travel more, or to travel. You're taking off somewhere. What did we have here? Illumination. But this is movement. So if you have felt stuck, I feel like this behavior pattern has somehow kept you stuck. This belief, this idea, this old narrative that's being changed, is being edited. There's an editing that's going on internally for you. You're making a new, in a way, decision to win, to succeed, to have a victory, to be a victor, to be your own best friend, your own partner to yourself, to bring people in your life or accept people in your life that truly want the best for you, right? So Rado is travel, but can also be some form of communication, maybe in another city, state, or definitely overseas, another country. There could be communication on that. But I do feel like you're healing something where you're going to be letting people play things out more, where you're not intervening, right? You're not overcompensating. Some of you, this is also going to be dietary changes, changes in how you eat or what you eat. There could even be going to a nutritionist or looking online or, telemedicine, telenutritionist, something. I see prescription or subscription. It could be a subscription to something. It could be, this is the best prescription. These are the best supplements, or this is the best to take or to do. But I will say that if you've kind of been a little in the, down, a little depressed, in the doldrums, whatever it's called, melancholy, just kind of overwhelmed with life, the next 7 days, things get a lot better. You're a lot happier. There's an inner stability. And you're going to be like, okay, I needed to rest. I needed to do this. I needed to take time off, or I needed to go within. Or I needed to figure out that challenge, or I needed to meditate more, something. I don't know. There's some kind of, again, emotional repair. Whatever you're doing is repairing the emotional body also. If it is physical, there's an emotional, psychosomatic, emotional, etheric connection. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Soul story number 2. Crystalline grid. Yeah, your sun, look at that, getting better. Wow. Sun, Sawillow, Sun in Scorpio. Look at yourself as in partnership, 7th house. Wow, okay. Deep healing, Sun in Scorpio, that Pluto energy. Health, wellness, fitness, mental, emotional health. Seventh house, you're attracting those that can support you or help you. First and foremost with your higher self, your own inner knowing, your own intuition. You're moving into a better partnership with yourself, a fuller partnership. It's next level partnership. And it's coming from some amazing illumination. I just find it so interesting that you've got the crystal and you have illumination. Something that was hidden is coming to light. Some kind of insight, some kind of self-illumination, illumination on a subject, a problem, an issue. Your light coming through more. Some people creativity, but it's coming from a very inspired, maybe channeled, or maybe spiritual inspiration, spiritual connection. It's a way of connecting to spirit. So you're being asked to connect in more to spirit at this time, or recognize your connection to spirit. That's another thing. Recognize your connection to spirit. You are connected. I just heard pothos, something, also apothecary. So there could be something herbal remedies. You're definitely getting out of something. You're definitely getting, something's getting removed. You're getting out of something that has held you back. And the 7 days you're going to feel like, okay, things are picking up again or moving forward. Or I just feel better about myself. This is also a lot for you about, I feel like, self-love. Although it is indicating through the cards that it is also about external relationships or an external relationship as well. But all is coming from you deep within. The deep, deep healing and illuminating. This illumination that's coming in. Kind of like this aha, this insight. An awakening to a deeper aspect of you, a deeper, something on your path is going to reflect this illumination. Could be coming out of some kind of restriction also, or feeling misaligned. So you might feel yourself more contemplated the next 7 days, so that you kind of come out into this illumination, so you get your insight. Almost reminds me of bear medicine, where you're going in the cave and then you're coming out from what you've received. There's an illumination. So this illumination can also bring, aha, new direction, some help, like, wow, I'm at the right place, the right time, good thing I did X, Y, or Z. So there is also a timing element for this group where you're being kind of realigned or repositioned for something. Spirit is saying trust. Oh, there it is, trust. You are in partnership with the divine. All right, your Soul Insights mantra is, I more fully trust, knowing I am in partnership with the divine. I am being guided to the highest vision and version of my life, myself, and my soul expression. Yeah, remember you're being guided. Even if the avatar you, the little you, the ego isn't certain or has some fear, you can relax into the higher self, relax into spirit, your spirit team, spirit guides. Just go within and get illuminated. All right, beautiful soul, lots of love and light to you. Oh, put a light bulb. You want to connect in with this? A sun, maybe a light bulb. Okay. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to your reading. This is soul story number 3. Okay, so you got the eclipse. Now, it's interesting I'm doing this reading during the Pisces lunar eclipse, of course, full moon, total lunar eclipse. And this is a solar eclipse we have coming up. Now, the reading is timeless, any 7 days. However, you choosing eclipse, and what's pictured is a solar eclipse, and we do have on the 21st of this month of September a solar eclipse coming up. New moon solar eclipse in Virgo. So let's see what's coming up for you. I definitely am getting a lot of processing and perhaps ending. Okay, look at where we've got. These came out together. The Sun, the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, I see it. You're definitely getting a dose of light, your own inspiration. Now, I do feel with you that there could be some, here we go, sadness. This is, you know, you've been learning a lot about yourself and maybe even life, no matter, you know, we're always learning, no matter what age and stage. So this eclipse time for you could bring some grief, some letting go of family structure. This, for some of you, this is simply letting go to free up more. This could be letting go of some kind of belief or family of origin belief, conditioning, programming, or societal or community, or what it could be generational, but it could also be colloquial. It could be where you grew up or how you grew up. There could be a mindset that's shifting here, because you're looking, it's like you're going to get this shot. It's a little bit interesting, kind of a similar, a tiny little thread of soul story number 2 with the crystalline energy or crystal energy, tapping into the crystalline grid. There could be a loss that ends up being better, more gain, or a disappointment that turns out to be a blessing in disguise. Something that's, I really feel for some of you as I'm doing this reading, you've already been feeling this. It's like, I have to look in another direction. I have to make changes. I have to do something differently. So you're getting some kind of message from the higher self, the soul coming through. And again, you're getting guided. So it could be a little jarring. It could be a little scary. Or if you're already in this process, it could look like a healing, a shift in perspective, right? It could look like a time of rest after chaos. So there could be a little slowing down of things so that you can process, right? It's like you're having to go through some kind of veil or the ring of fear. It's like you have to go through this ring to get to the other side. Even this is a sphere. So there's something about going through the ring. I heard do not dare not pass through. This is an initiation, like when all is lost, hope remains. When all is lost, something always comes through. When all is lost, something better can even come through. So it can get better. So that's part of your learning lesson, is that things can and do get better. Maybe not right away, but it's on its way to getting better. That's the message. So the next 7 days for you, it's on its way to getting better. Yeah, see, you've learned something. I'm actually going to do a little bit of a different layout with you, because I'm getting, sometimes I get more cards need to come out, or come out in a different way. So you've got the Sun here, Leo energy. You've got the Hierophant with that Taurus energy. Then we have the World. Yeah, you're expanding. Oh, look at that. Whatever you lose, you gain it back. You get it back. Even better, or doubled. So you're letting go of something, letting go of the lesser for the more ideal. And again, you're having to grieve, or really put the past in the past, or past losses, grievances, or what you thought was going to happen that didn't happen. I don't know. The loss is there, whether it's in business, career, life in general, or particular relationship. You're going to be filling your cup up, Spirit is saying, with something new and a new level. And I'm hearing to tell, sometimes when we go into a new level, it's like traveling. We have to leave something behind. We have to let go of something. We don't take everything with us. We don't take all the baggage, all the luggage with us. So it's like you're letting go of certain things, but you actually are coming from a place of quite a bit of abundance. So if there has been this fear of not having enough, or kind of scarcity, it's okay. It's like you've gotten to a certain level, you have to reassess. There's some kind of looking out over the horizon, or like if you were on, if this was your land, right? Your world, your kingdom, right? Your queendom, kingdom, your land, your environment. And you're looking out and going, okay, this stays. No, not that. I see where this is closing up and this is moving on. It's so interesting too, because now, do you hear that? Got the, whatchamacallit, the people that pick up the recycling. It was so quiet until I got to your reading. And there was planes, I don't know if you heard cars, and now the trucks. So that's telling me that there are two things. A lot more activity in your life, and use your inner guide, the Hierophant, connect to the higher self. Don't get pulled off by the noise of the world, the noise of the little mind, of the fear, the doubt, or other people doubting or fearing, or you doubting or fearing. Don't let anything from the world, the externals, pull you off. Check in, look around, take in the information, but don't let it pull you off. And so out of 8 cards, 4 of them are major arcana. So you're moving into a big shift, and you have the World here. So you have that Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius axis, right? And you've got Taurus here. Aries, you're initiating a lot. I think within the next 7 days onward, you're going to be doing a lot. You're going to be initiating a lot. You're going to be, oh, look at that. See, fast changes. I think things have been slow, but things are about to pick up suddenly. And I'm also going to choose this, offering. You're going to be offering something, or you're offering others something that you do. Like, hey, I do this, or you want to do this with me, or let's create, let's collaborate. Others are going to be offering to you as well. Yeah, a lot to do. If you work for yourself or are entrepreneurial, there's a lot for you to do. If you're living, you're like, oh, I'm not really working, I have this amount of money coming in, then you're still activating a lot. Projects, charitable events, activities. But I also feel for 99% of the group here, I feel like it has to do with purpose, passion and purpose. A new level of living, like really deciding I'm going to create a bigger world, a bigger reality, a more fulfilling, a more creative, a more collaborative, a more abundant. I'm going to have more. I'm going to have it all. So something that you've been doing is going to start gaining momentum is what I'm getting with that World card. And I feel like it also has a lot to do with connecting in with your spiritual nature, your higher self, your soul. Really being guided. You're really kind of checking in with yourself. Now, coffee. You could drink more coffee or be into coffee. I feel like there's a lot. Don't put off what needs to get done. You're going to be in a flow, a fuller flow. I feel like if you've been slowed down, again, things pick up, but it's really coming from the heart chakra or the heart center. It's really stuff that's really aligned and attuned to you. So for a lot of you, this is also about some kind of vibrational attunement. This is not a pushing. It's an energy. You could do Reiki or some kind of energy work. In fact, practice taking a breath in through the crown chakra, or that pause point above the crown chakra, and breathing out and sending the breath through the heart chakra out into the world, and then feel it coming back. You've got a lot to do with 4th, 7th, 8th, and 9th chakra alignment, and 10th, which has to do a lot with humanity. You're extending out to humanity more, and you're going to be attracting more people that are aligned to you, which is the 11th chakra, right? 1111 could be something very important, signal and confirmation for you, vibrationally important. So this is about connecting with others that are on the same path or similar path. I heard dolomite. Dolomite. Is there something dolomite? Isn't that something Australian? Some kind of food or something? Okay, let's see. I'm not sure. Ooh, I'm going to take that. Okay, you got a few things here. You've got passion is igniting your relationship. It's igniting you in the world. Something you're going to become passionate about. Now, this could be somebody asking you to do something with them, or a group. Whatever's going on, you're moving into more financial stability, more career success in the next 7 days. Oh, wow. Now, soul story number 2 got memories. So we got passion. I like to lay out the cards in a certain way. I'm doing a little bit smaller, but so you can push them out. Past memories, past things that you were passionate about are coming. But yeah, creating opportunities. This is about, with that Sun card, and this is about connecting in intuitively to innovate something in your life. You're going to update or up-level. This could be what you offer the world, services, clients, customers, website, posting. This is going to bring new opportunity. I do see some people getting the opportunity to either go on radio, TV, podcasts, or public speaking. Look at that, offerings, opportunities. New opportunities are coming in your life that are going to bring in more financial stability, and either a revenue stream strengthens, or you get a new revenue stream. Because I think you might have had, with that 5 of Cups, I think you've been doing a lot and you've had some disappointments financially. And I think that's changing, is what I'm getting. I feel like there's offers to work with other people, or someone's going to see you and say, well, you're the right person for this. Okay, Sun, World. Really follow the flow that's best for you. And what I mean by that is you need to, I'm going to lift this up here. I think a new offer is coming in rather quickly that you don't see. That's really going to shift your life. Eventually, now not necessarily within the next 5 days, but 7 days, maybe 5 days. I do feel like you're going to have a new job offer or position offer, or you're creating your own offering in the world that is going to bring a lot of financial stability. Your financial situation is secure, and career success is bringing you material rewards and a sense of safety for the future. Yeah, you're going to have a revenue stream, job, position, career offering, entrepreneurial offering, something that you're doing that is a 9 of Pentacles that keeps filling the 10. There's a loop there. It's bringing in some level of stability, financial stability. There it is. It's bringing in financial stability, and it's bringing in a stability in your particular, look at that place, whether online, in person, both, in the world, in niche, wealth, abundance. Let me know, whoever gets this. Then we got Laguz. Yeah, but what's working is following your own pace, your own rhythm, your own flow, your higher self. It's also processing, working through any disappointments, meditating when you need to, journaling when you need to. You can go to my website, soulplayground.org, and for free download the focus meditation. That could be helpful. Also, there's soul path tools that can help you. And creativity and knowledge, that's sun there. So I feel like you're going to be asked to do something with others or join with others. And again, it might be you putting the energy out first, or the offering, or the opportunity, but then somebody sees you. That's why Spirit wanted me to do this reading for everyone, but especially you. So whoever got soul story number 3, don't dilly-dally. Put yourself out there, follow through, because the next big opportunity or opening, someone sees you, or someone refers you. Someone sees you, someone refers you, because you're kind of electrical, you're innovating your life, you're making these changes, you're editing this, tweaking this, putting this out there, creating this, trying this, exploring here, following your passion more, seeing, okay, I have time and energy for this, let me do this, or I love doing this, I'm going to do it more. You're to some degree, you're creating your own opportunity, but especially in the etheric world, there's a lot about to manifest for you, like drop. I feel with this group, what's going to happen, some of you could be within 7 days. I heard maybe 7 months, 6 to 8, 9 months at the most. But you're in this, so I'm doing this for the next 7 days. So what's happening is you're going to have some kind of opportunity that shifts things for you. It's almost like you were stuck in the gears. I think you had to clear a lot with this disappointment. You had to look at what are the cups that are remaining. What are the areas that I can address right now? This is also Spirit is saying, finish up any old things you need to do. Old business, paperwork, emails. Just clean up, clear up. And because I feel like there's something bigger coming in for you. This could also be some kind of definitely increase energetically, support, vitality, health. But it could bring in someone to help you. Again, this is kind of a leg up. It's an opening. It's an offering. I feel like what happens is the changes happen so quickly that it's only those that are really close to you that are going to see, wow, you've been working at this for a long time. You never gave up, and look what happened. Look what you created. Look what you manifest. Look what you aligned yourself to. So definitely for this group, it's really about alignment. You've had some further soul activations. You've been attuning to your soul signature frequency. So you're getting what I call soul juicy. You're kind of that Ace of Cups. You're kind of feeling yourself more, even if you don't necessarily understand or like it. You're like, ooh, this feels like me. This feels right, or I shouldn't push, or I need to follow through. I need to push here. You're kind of finding your own groove, which is a type of wealth and abundance. It starts energetically. But this is definitely financial stability and financial security coming up for you very, very, very strongly. And you're going to see a sign of it. Some of you, a big sign, fast change, bigger chunk of money or more consistent money coming in from some kind of revenue source or sources. Plan for abundance. I don't know what that means. I'm hearing that for you. Okay, soul story number 3. Let's connect into the frequency of this reading. And connecting to the frequency and energy to activate. Oh, Mercury. And I love this. Mercury in the 8th house. It could be publishing, something spiritual, soul. Mercury and Gemini. So this is about communication. So again, didn't I say you might be asked to communicate? Did I say radio, TV, podcast, blog, vlog? Something. Posting, speaking. There could be some speaking engagements. Whatever these new opportunities that are coming in, these offerings, changes your world, changes your direction. This is the beginning of a pivot point, the next 7 days. And I'm going to say, because you've got eclipse into that September 21st, that eclipse energy, 21st, 22nd, right? The solstice eclipse energy is a turning point for you. Because of the work that you have done, the processing, the inner work, working with disappointments, working with betrayal, working with emotional disappointment, financial disappointment, letdowns, regrets, remorse, things not working out your way. You've been dealing with it. You've been looking at it. You've been honoring the ego's experience of this, the avatar you. You've been honoring your earthly human experience. And that connects you into the homo luminous. You get into the light body. Okay, beautiful soul light. Well, I would put some stars and lights if you want to connect into this energy. Also maybe an eagle, dove, rabbit, seedling. There's a lot about growth here. A lot of light coming through you. Beautiful reading. Thank you. I really feel an honor to connect in. Okay, beautiful soul light. Your soul insights mantra is, wow, what was eclipsed or being eclipsed is coming back in a bigger and better way, a way that is more soul aligned and soul activating for me. Yeah. You know, I'm reminded of that saying. What is it? There's a song or a saying. I don't remember. I don't even know. It might even be a poem, but it's something about when we let go of those little things or childish things. You know, it's like, you know, you got a trike, right? A tricycle, or you got a bicycle with those, what are they? Training wheels. And then eventually you have a bicycle without the training wheels. You're not on a, you could be on, I know you could be on a motorized big, adult trike. Maybe you're on a motorcycle. I don't know. But something's changing within your mode of expression and how you move through the world. It's a big change. I get it. This is going to change your how you feel in your body, your outlook on life, and how others see you also. It's very opening. It's going to open you up to more opportunities. I think that's why you have that Mercury in Gemini also. The soul does like variety. Okay, beautiful soul light. Let me know how this resonates for you. Lots of love, light, and wishing you so much abundance and soul expression.